Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Sukanti and I make content about history, culture, and lifestyle. So today I want to take you on a little trip. My husband and I, we are going to the temple where we've lived the past 4 years. We recently just moved out. We're still in the process of moving out and we're going for the weekend. Going today, Saturday, let's see. We might stay over Sunday too. It depends on how much stuff we have to do. We usually go on Saturdays now that we've moved out, but this week we actually have to pack up a lot of our stuff still. So we're going today on Friday. So we're living on Long Island right now. So it's actually pretty convenient to get to Brooklyn. We're usually taking the Long Island Railroad. So today basically I think we'll take the Long Island Railroad and then pack everything up, and then next week we'll take the car in and load up the car. So I'm really excited to go. It's something I look forward to every weekend, again, since we lived there for 4 years. When we go, it's not like, it doesn't feel like I'm going to church or I'm going to the temple. It feels like I'm going home because it's where a lot of our really good friends live. Really, they're more than friends. They're like family because, you know, we all lived together for so many years and have gone through so much together. So I'm just excited to see everyone and hang out, do some service. And I'd also like to show you guys some snippets of the temple. I'm not sure yet how much I can film because I don't know how comfortable everyone is being on camera, but I'll definitely show some snippets of the temple so you can see what our temple is like. Maybe you've seen my video about the things I learned from living in an ashram. So this is the ashram that I was talking about in that video. So like I said in my ashram video, this is a Hare Krishna temple, so everyone there is practicing Bhakti Yoga. And Bhakti Yoga is a form of Hinduism that was brought over by a Swami named Bhaktivedanta Swami in 1965 to New York City, actually. So the temple in Brooklyn is the biggest temple in New York City. There also is a place called the Bhakti Center in Lower Manhattan, which also is based on the same teachings. And our main practices include mantra meditation. We like to meditate on the mantra and sing the mantra, the Hare Krishna mantra. And we also study texts like the Bhagavad-gita as well as the Bhagavatam, which is a 12-volume, beautiful sacred text. And we worship God in his form as Krishna. So we are also known as the Hare Krishnas. As you can see, I got a new camera, so I'm still playing around with it. I'm a total novice. This is the first time I've ever owned a camera, other than a camera that's on my phone. It's actually kind of surprising. As I've been playing around with it, I'm like, why didn't I buy a camera sooner? This is so much fun. And the main reason, obviously, why I bought this camera was for YouTube, but it's so funny because the whole time that I was, you know, researching cameras and looking for this camera, I was so fixated on the videography aspect that I completely forgot that it can also take photos. So I've also been having so much fun taking pictures and just walking around with this camera and just snapping silly little things. I can already see how much better the production quality is, and I'm really happy with it. I'm also experimenting with vlogging. It's not something I ever thought I would really do, but I've been kind of refining what I want to do on my YouTube, and I was thinking a lot about my YouTube inspiration. And actually, my favorite YouTubers are vloggers. I can actually put a list in the description box of some of my favorite vloggers and YouTubers, so you can kind of also check out their stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited to be using this camera now. So what do we have planned for the day? So today, basically, we're gonna continue kind of packing up. So we're gonna be taking the train to the temple, getting there, saying hi to some people. I'm just gonna get settled in. Maybe I'll go on an errand or two and put a load or two in laundry. We've got a lot of stuff to do in the next 2 days to get packed up. And then in the afternoon, we're gonna be meeting some of my husband's friends from South Africa and their kids. I've never met them before, but I've been hearing about them for years and I'm really excited. So we're meeting them right before they have to take a flight back to Florida. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And what else do I have for you guys? There's always an adventure when you visit the temple, at least our temple. So stay tuned for some spontaneous adventures. Okay, and so before we pack up at the temple, I've got to pack to go to the temple. So let's see what's going in my suitcase. Number one, my bead bag, my Darth Vader bead bag. So these are called japa beads. It's a japa mala made of tulsi, and that's how we chant our mantra meditation in the morning, is on beads. So that's an essential. And then here, you know, I can't live without my journals and my Kindle. So that's going in. My makeup bag. And you know, usually I wouldn't bring such a giant bag because it's just 2 days, but I think I will be actually you know, since we're packing things up, I'll just kind of fill this bag up. It's just an extra bag to have while we're packing. Hairbrush, contact lens case I forgot to put in there. I'm gonna leave my computer. I need a break from this guy. And I'll just leave my camera bag there so I don't forget it. And I think that's pretty much it. I don't really need to bring any clothes because we have tons of clothes there. This is our friendly receptionist, Prabhu Vishnu. It's the next morning and so much was happening yesterday. It was such a busy day, just kind of getting settled in, and then we left to go meet my husband's friends from South Africa that I was telling you about yesterday, and we met them in Penn Station. They took an Amtrak train down and they were catching a flight. So, oh my gosh, it was just so amazing to meet them. I just love South Africans. And this weekend is actually kind of a weird weekend. I'm feeling a little bit bummed because actually a lot of the devotees here are going out for the day. They're going to the farm in Pennsylvania. There's another temple there that we're affiliated with, and there's an event happening there, so they're all getting on the bus and going. So that's been actually a major transition for me moving out of the temple, is getting used to the fact that when I'm here I only have 1 or 2 days and I can't get as much done here as I used to, or see as many people as I used to, because, you know, there's only so much you can do in a day. There's only so many people that you can hang out with in a day. I'm used to kind of just having unlimited time here to see everyone and hang out and do a bunch of things, but now my time has just shrunk to like boop, just 1 or 2 days a week. So that's been a little bit of a hard transition. So I have to be honest that I do feel a little bummed that I don't get to see many people, but that's alright because I have a lot of packing to do. There's a lot of stuff to do, just kind of get this place cleaned up and get everything organized. And so this is not really your typical weekend in the temple, so I'll definitely do another one for sure, like 24 hours in a Hare Krishna temple that will show like a little more of a normal, you know, what a normal trip to the temple looks like for me. But yeah, I'll definitely take the vlog downstairs to the temple room and show you around and take you on any other adventures that I go on today. Also, I apologize for whatever messy background I have. I don't know how much you can see from here, but obviously we're in the process of moving, so there's just stuff everywhere. Okay, I'm ready to take you guys down to the temple room. This is a Murti of Srila Prabhupada, who brought Krishna consciousness to the West. A quiet time of day, everyone's down taking breakfast. And now I am completely alone in the temple room, which is a little bit of a rare occurrence. And it's just very quiet and peaceful in here. So actually, Hare Krishna temples aren't necessarily known as being very peaceful. Most of the time in these temple rooms there's some really loud music and dancing and jumping around. So this is a little bit of a quiet moment in here. One of the few quiet moments of the day. And we have some beautiful decorations here that are left over from a festival. My friend Divyangi made all of these by hand. She cut every single one of these leaves and painted them by hand, strung these garlands. Let's walk down this street because it's a little less crowded here. Let's see, I think I'm on Pacific Street now. So it's nice and peaceful. I love this area because there's just so many cute places. I mean, look how unique this building is. We've got wooden clapboard, got this nice porch. Looks like it's actually from like the South or something. Something I would imagine like to be in like South Carolina or Georgia or something. Okay, and this is what I came back to. So the packing process has begun. So I'm just packing up the kitchen now and listening to some lectures. Finding so many treasures. I found all these mason jars filled with loose leaf tea, and I think that one is chicory. So I kind of forgot they posted. So here we've got, this is so not nicely packed, but we've got all our pots and pans and some appliances and cups. These are these really cute pot holders that my mother-in-law crocheted. Chocolate break! Got a lot done, so now we're taking a chocolate break. We're back in my old neighborhood. We're going to Harinam.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
And it's Sunday and we're back. We got back around like 8:30 last night, and yeah, I would say mission successful. We got most of it all packed up, and yeah, it just felt really good to get that sorted out, and it also feels really good to rest afterwards because that was like a lot of physical labor and sorting and packing and lifting and moving. Definitely taking today as a rest day. Thank you for coming along with me on my kind of, I guess, mini vlog kind of adventure to Brooklyn, and I will probably do it again soon. I'm really liking this format of video and I'm having so much fun with this camera. So anyway, I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye.